Good morning. It's Terrell again. Going to time this engine now and get the front pretty much all done and see how far I can get before I have to go work this morning. Alright, I just put the belt on. As you can see, the front one is lined up perfectly with this mark on the crankshaft. And we go, and this guy's lined up perfectly here. And this guy is lined up perfectly right here. And then you come around. You got this guy lined up perfectly with here. And this guy lined up perfectly right there with that. And then I usually have this on the bottom when I put the belt on, and then I pop it onto the top with the extra tension. And then obviously you just pull the grenade pin, and there you go, you're timed. And I always grab a flathead or something to put in here and kind of get tension started up. So when it first starts, there's already tension. And these are ABCS gears, so you put an O-ring on the inside of this cover and this cover, and you put these on. They're 3 different 8s with a super low torque spec, so you have to be careful about them. All the timing, everything's done. So the next step is put the timing covers on, and then I'll put the crankshaft sensor in, and then thermostat in, and then this entire front end will basically be done. Alright, I got the side timing covers on first. Alright, timing covers are on both sides, middle, the crank pulley on nice and torqued, and the thermostat and water neck is on now, and the crank sensor I just got in a second ago. So the entire front end of this engine is done. All it's left now is accessories to obviously for the belt. And then tonight or tomorrow I'll finish up and do the intake, and then whenever the back pieces come in, the plates, I'll put those on. Welcome back. This is Terrell again. Got the block off plates in. I'm gonna go ahead and put those on, and then only thing I'll have left will be spark plugs and intake manifold. I'm just gonna check everything, make sure everything's good and clean and ready to go. And the goal is tomorrow to drop this motor in the car, and I'll record probably all of it and hopefully get more than 5 views on this video. Each block off plate, this is the passenger side one. The other driver side one I just put on the back of the head. Come with an OEM gasket, of course, and then bolts. I'm getting those on. Alright, I got the up pipe on, turbo's on, spark plugs are all in now. Sorry about the music in the background, but it's getting there. Alright, just a quick update. Got the coil packs in, the intake manifold on. Got this guy on, the back piece on, turbo's all good and tight. All the wiring is done except for here. I always leave this unplugged just for the when you crank it to build pressure. This side's all good. I just gotta obviously put this one bolt in for the coil pack. Clutch and everything else is on. Going to get a new release bearing. This one should a little bit toasty here. Yeah, so after that, should be ready to drop in. Car's ready up in the air. And record getting this all in. Everything else is tight, and hoping tomorrow morning should be good to go. I have to get the coolant expansion tank welded tonight, or tomorrow morning. Otherwise, should be ready. I just drove all the way to Phoenix from my house, about 30 miles, just to get a new throttle bearing. But get this on here. Shaft looks nice on this Subaru. Of course, all I gotta do is just set there nicely, and there we go. Now engine's ready to drop in. Alrighty, it's the next morning. I got the motor in last night. It took a lot longer than expected, sadly. Just the angle of the transmission, the engine was really difficult, but I got it in, and then I got the downpipe connected and radiator in, and AC, vacuum lines, electrical stuff, all that kind of thing plugged in. Going to get the coolant expansion tank welded right now, dropping it off, and then gonna go pick up in a couple hours. And then I'll come back and I'll grab that, and then I have the evap sensor I gotta put on. And then power steering and just oil and coolant and intercooler, and we're basically there. So this car should be running in the next probably 4 or 5 hours. Alrighty, I'm back with the car. Got the radiator in, obviously. intake, mass airflow, both electrical connectors over there, and of course on pitch top mount bolts in. Obviously these lines to the valve covers are on. The one that goes to here. I still have to put power steering in. I'm waiting for evap, getting that in just a couple minutes, and then AC stuff is all on, and then fuel lines are all on. It's getting there. Oil and coolant are both in. I just gotta bleed them both, or gotta bleed the coolant. Downpipe's on. Coolant reservoir, you can see the good looking weld right here. Comes around to the back where it was leaking. And she's almost there. She should run probably in the next 2 hours. I'm just waiting to fix the line here, and then I'm gonna get a new vacuum line for the turbo to the boost controller. Alrighty, last update. Alternator, got all this stuff in here. I'm gonna put the power steering pump on the rest of the way, and put the battery in and prime this, and then go ahead and start it probably in the next 10 minutes here. Oh, we did it, boys. 06 TurboX is running very, very well right now. All stuff is getting a new O2 sensor, and gonna put a tune on for the air pumps, and then should be good to go.